It's finally come to knock down my door. I can't hide this time like I did before. The storm is awake, the danger is real. My time's running out. Don't feel. Fear will be your enemy and death its consequence. That's what they once said to me, and it's starting to make sense. All this pain, all this fear began because of me. Is the thing they see, the thing I have to be? A monster, were they right? Has the dark in me finally come to light? Am I a monster full of rage? Nowhere to go but on a rampage? Or am I just a monster in a cage? What do I do? No time for crying now. I started a storm, gotta stop it somehow. Do I keep on running? How far do I have to go? And would that take the storm away or only make it grow? I'm making my world colder. How long can it survive? Is everyone in danger as long as I'm alive? Was I a monster from the start? How did I end up with this frozen heart? Bringing destruction to the stage. Caught in a war that I never meant to wage. Do I kill the monster? Father, you know what's best for me. If I die, will they be free? Mother, what if after I'm gone, the cold gets colder and the storm rages on? No, I have to stay alive to fix what I've done, to save the world from myself and bring back the sun. If I'm a monster and it's true, there's only one thing that's left for me to do. But before I think too wide, I'll do all that I can to make things right. I cannot be a monster. I will not be a monster. Not tonight.
I could have a mansion on a hill. I could lease a villa in Seville, but it wouldn't be as nice as a summer in Ohio with a gay midget named Carl playing Tevye and Porgy. I could wander Paris after dark, take a carriage ride in Central Park, but it wouldn't be as nice as a summer in Ohio, where I'm sharing a room with a former stripper and her snake, Wayne. I could have a satchel full of dollar bills, cures for all the nation's ills, pills to make a lion purr. I could be in line to be the British Queen, look like I was 17. Still, I'm certain I'd prefer to be going slowly, Betty, 40 miles east of Cincinnati. I could shove an ice pick in my eye. I could eat some fish from last July, but it wouldn't be as awful as a summer in Ohio without cable, hot water, Vietnamese food, or you. I saw your book at a Target in Kentucky under a sign that said new and recommended. I stole a look at your picture on the inside sleeve and then I couldn't leave. Richard, who was with me, got uncharacteristically quiet. He said, all things considered, I guess you don't have to buy it. So I smiled like Mona Lisa and I lay my visa down. He wants me, but he ain't gonna get me. I found my guiding light. I tell the stars each night, look at me, look at him. Son of a gun, I guess I'm doing something right. I finally done something right. No, it's not Nirvana, but it's on the way. I play Anita at the matinee. Then I'll get on my knees and pray I can state in my next bio I'm never gonna go back to Ohio. I could chew on tinfoil for a spell. I could get a root canal in hell, but it wouldn't be as swell as the summer is gonna be. 'Cause the torture is just exquisite while I'm waiting for you to visit. So hurry up, schmuck, get unstuck and get on the scene. Love the midget, the stripper, Wayne the snake, and Mrs. Jamie Wallerstein. That's me.
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined, and now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
She glanced this way, I thought I saw, and when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore. But then she never looked at me that way before.
New and a bit alarming. Who'd have ever thought that this could be true? That he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see. Well, who'd have thought?
Well, bless my soul.
Well, who'd have known?
Well, who indeed, and who'd have guessed they'd come together on their own?
It's so peculiar, wait and see. A few days more, there may be something there that wasn't there before.
Perhaps there's something there that wasn't there before.
There may be something there that wasn't there before.
Wait, what's there, Kate?
I'll tell you when you're older. Come along, Steve.
But isn't that us? I'm just so confused.
You make a look in the forest for a secret field, for a good for Revue. You may look in the ruins for a wishing well, for a magic apple, for a charioteer, for a fable of love that will carry you to a moon on a hill, to a hidden stream, a lagoon and a ring, horizon dream, silhouette set away from time forever, to a valley beyond the setting sun, where waters shine and horses run, where there's a man who looks for you. But while you look, you're changing, turning, you're a whirl of wishes, you're a falling apple. No, no, love's a fake, love's a fable, just a painting on a ceiling, just a children's fairy tale. Still you have to look and 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 look for the eyes on the bridge in the pouring rain. Not the eyes, but the part you can't explain. For the arms you could fall into forever. For the joy that you thought you'd never know. But here at last away you go. For there's a man who looks for you. If you find in the world, in this wide, wide world, that someone sees, that someone knows you, love, 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 if you can, oh my cloud, love, if you can, and be loved. May it last forever. Clara, the light in the piazza.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. I'll watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. I'll watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving? Whoa, whoa.
I hear you say you know me. I hear you say I'm just like you, but you have yet to show me a world in which your words are true. You say your sky is clearest, but it's the only sky I've known. Sure, it's the one that's nearest. It's not a sky I call my own. You say to stay, I should be satisfied. Then I hear the goddess trapped inside. I hear her whispering in the deep, telling me to leave. She calls to me. She's singing, girl, you've got a spark, get out of the dark, and then you'll see this ain't your world. Get a move on and be gone.
In my life, I never thought I'd get a second chance. I thought I was done, then I met you. And though I never dreamed I would learn how to love again, I placed my bet, and you came through. I somehow still lost, I somehow always do. This time feels new. Thank you for finding me, and thank you for the care, and thank you for making me feel like this life might be fair. You promised to love me, a promise you kept, and I won't be sorry that you said to leap and I leapt. I won't regret what I did then, though it hurts more than I could imagine back when. All the same, even so, I would love you all over again. Am I always starting over in a brand new story? Am I always back at one after all I've done? 'Cause I've burned all of my bridges and learned every last lesson too. So how can I start new? I love our children both fiercely and well. When they ask about you, oh Lordy, the stories I'll tell. And I won't regret the lives I didn't lead. I knew you, I loved you, let that be all that I need. It's foretold. I'm through with fighting it, I'm much too old. What the gods have to give, I'll take and I'll live and be bold. If we're always starting over every brand new morning, then we're always starting out with the end in doubt. We can leave life for tomorrow, or grieve all that we thought we'd do, or make each moment new. All that has happened is happening now. All that has happened is here somehow. All of the choices that made me me, all of the accidents yet to be, all that's ahead and all that's behind, it's all in the moment. I've made up my mind and opened my heart and start.
Once in every show there comes a song like this. It starts off soft and low, and ends up with a kiss. Oh, where is the song that goes like this? Where is it? Where is it? Where?
A sentimental song that casts a magic spell. They all will hum along, will overact as well. Oh, this is the song that goes like this. Yes, it is! Yes!
Now we can go straight into the middle eight, a bridge that is too far from me.
I'll sing it in your face while we both embrace,
And then we'll change the key. Now we're into E, that's awfully high for me.
but everyone can see we should have stayed in D.
For this is the song that goes like this. I'm feeling very
You're
proud.
singing far too loud.
That's the way that this song goes.
You're standing on my toes,
Singing a song that goes like this.
I can't believe there's more.
It's far too long, I'm sure.
That's the trouble with this song. It goes on and on and on. For this is the song that is too long. We'll be singing this till dawn.
You'll wish that you weren't born.
Let's stop this refrain before we go insane. The song always ends like this.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me with these shoes and this apron. That place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center, but I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
I picked up your shirts this morning. I don't know why. I don't know why. Mr. Reynolds said to say hello. I started to cry. I started to cry. Every place we ever walked in, everywhere we talk, I miss you. You never leave my mind. So much of you is left behind. Those unfinished conversations we used to have still speak to me, and I write you letters every day that I'll never send and you'll never see. All this wishful thinking gets me nowhere. I can't stand. Though my heart is broken, it keeps breaking every day. You took my hopes with you. Took my dreams with you. Thinking that you'll be calling. Everyone says that it's all in my head, and I can't accept it yet. I'm not ready to just give in. I know that I can't live in this pain. With these feelings of regret, I can't comprehend this and pretend that I don't care. Any place I wanna be, I wanna see you there. You took my life with you. Took my world with you.
wondered, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red, and how if we're traveling at almost the speed of light, and we're holding a light, that light will still travel away from us at the full speed of light, which seems right in a way. What I'm trying to say, not sure, but I wonder if inside my head, not just a bit different from some of my friends, these answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written, when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, this noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mum and the telly, the stories would stop for just once. I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. This noise becomes anger, and the anger is light. This burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. In the heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Suddenly, everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. Quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that nice kind of quiet. Like the sound when you lie upside down in your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet. And I am warm, like I've said, into the eye of the storm.
There's so much I long to say.
And say it all, beginning